Inside your body right now, something extraordinary is happening. Whether you're aware of it or not, deep inside every single cell, a quiet decision is being made: repair, survive, or shut down forever. This decision isn't guided by your thoughts, your willpower, or even your age. It's controlled by an ancient biological system that has existed longer than civilization itself. Most people live their entire lives without ever activating it fully, and yet, when it turns on, it can clean damaged cells, sharpen your brain, slow aging, and even protect you from disease. The shocking part isn't that this system exists, it's that you can switch it on simply by not eating. And once you understand how it works, you'll never think about food the same way again. This hidden process is called autophagy, a word that literally means self-eating. At first glance, that sounds terrifying, almost destructive, as if your body is cannibalizing itself. But the reality is far more beautiful. Autophagy is your body's most powerful repair and recycling system. Imagine millions of microscopic janitors moving through your cells, collecting broken parts, toxic waste, and worn-out machinery. Instead of throwing these away, your body breaks them down and transforms them into fresh fuel and building blocks. It's not decay, it's renewal. And without this process, life as we know it simply falls apart. For decades, scientists underestimated how important this process truly was. Cells appeared to function normally, at least on the surface, so autophagy was seen as a minor background activity. But then something strange began to emerge in research labs around the world. When autophagy slowed down or failed, diseases appeared rapidly. Alzheimer's, Parkinson's, cancer, immune disorders, and accelerated aging all shared one common thread. Cellular waste was piling up faster than the body could remove it. That's when researchers realized something profound. Autophagy wasn't optional, it was essential for survival. Without it, the body doesn't just age, it breaks. In 2016, this realization reached a turning point when Japanese scientist Yoshinori Ohsumi won the Nobel Prize in Physiology or Medicine. His work revealed the exact mechanisms behind autophagy and proved that cells rely on it to stay alive. Using yeast cells, he demonstrated how nutrient scarcity triggered a powerful internal cleanup response. When food disappeared, cells didn't panic, they adapted. They consumed damaged parts to survive and rebuild stronger. That discovery changed modern biology forever. Suddenly, fasting was no longer just a religious ritual or cultural tradition. It became a scientifically validated tool for cellular repair. Here's where the story takes an unexpected turn. You don't need expensive supplements, advanced technology, or extreme biohacking to activate autophagy. You just need absence, specifically the absence of food. When you stop eating, your body receives a powerful signal that resources are limited. This signal doesn't weaken you, it activates survival intelligence that evolution has refined for hundreds of thousands of years. Instead of focusing on digestion and growth, your body turns inward. Repair becomes the priority, efficiency becomes the rule, and waste becomes fuel. But this raises the question everyone wants answered. How long do you actually have to fast before autophagy begins? Is it a few hours, a full day, or several days without food? The internet is full of dramatic claims, conflicting timelines, and exaggerated promises. Some say autophagy starts instantly, others claim it takes days of suffering. The truth is more nuanced, more fascinating, and far more empowering. Autophagy doesn't switch on like a light, it awakens gradually, like a system warming up after years of neglect. In the first few hours after your last meal, your body is still operating on stored energy. Glucose circulates in your blood, and glycogen stored in your liver supplies your needs. You feel normal, maybe even energized. Insulin levels begin to fall, giving your body its first hint that food isn't coming. Nothing dramatic happens yet. There's no deep cleanup, no cellular transformation. Think of this stage as the calm before the shift. Your body is preparing, but it hasn't committed. Around 6 to 12 hours after eating, the internal landscape begins to change. Glycogen stores slowly deplete, and your body starts leaning more heavily on fat for fuel. Hormones like norepinephrine rise to keep you alert and focused. Growth hormone increases to protect muscle tissue. You may feel slightly hungry, but also surprisingly clear-headed. This is not weakness, this is adaptation. Your metabolism is quietly changing direction, setting the stage for something deeper. Autophagy is still mostly dormant, but the conditions for it are being built. Once you pass the 12-hour mark, your body officially enters a new metabolic state. Insulin remains low, fat burning increases, and energy production becomes more efficient. Molecular sensors inside your cells like AMPK and sirtuins detect the absence of nutrients. These sensors act like master switches, telling your body to stop growing and start maintaining. Growth pathways slow down, repair pathways wake up. This is the moment when autophagy begins to whisper into existence, not loudly, not dramatically, but unmistakably. As you move closer to 16 hours, those whispers turn into action. Autophagosomes, specialized recycling structures inside your cells, begin identifying damaged proteins and worn-out components. These are engulfed, broken down, and reused. It's cellular triage. Weak parts are removed so strong ones can thrive. Many people report a sudden mental clarity during this phase. Thoughts feel sharper, energy feels cleaner. That's not placebo, it's biology. Stable blood sugar and efficient fuel production change how your brain operates. At this stage, inflammation markers begin to fall. Antioxidant activity rises. Your cells aren't just cleaning, they're reinforcing themselves against future damage. It's like repairing cracks in a building before an earthquake hits. But here's the key point most people miss. 16 hours is not the peak, it's the doorway. Autophagy has started, but it hasn't reached its full potential. For deeper repair, the body needs more uninterrupted time in this state. By the time you reach 24 hours without food, something remarkable happens. Glycogen stores are nearly empty, fat metabolism dominates, insulin is low and stable. This creates the perfect environment for deep autophagy. Cells begin dismantling damaged mitochondria in a process called mitophagy. This is critical because dysfunctional mitochondria are a major driver of aging and chronic disease. By removing them, your body improves energy production at its source. You're not just burning fat, you're upgrading your cellular engines. Even your immune system responds. Studies show that a 24-hour fast can flush out old immune cells and stimulate the production of new ones. It's like rebooting your internal defense network. But this phase also demands respect. Energy levels may fluctuate. Hydration becomes essential. The body is doing serious internal work. This isn't punishment, it's precision maintenance. And beyond this point, the effects grow even stronger. Crossing into the second day of fasting marks a profound biological shift. Growth pathways like mTOR remain suppressed, allowing autophagy to operate at high intensity. Cellular recycling runs at full speed. Damaged proteins, defective organelles, and unnecessary structures are broken down and reused. Your cells become leaner, cleaner, and more resilient. Many people describe a strange calm during this phase, a quiet confidence that feels almost ancient. That's not imagination. Your nervous system is adapting to scarcity with clarity, not fear. Around 36 hours, autophagy reaches its most efficient zone for many people. This is where repair and renewal balance perfectly without tipping into starvation. Growth hormone levels can rise dramatically, preserving lean tissue while accelerating fat metabolism. The body becomes astonishingly efficient. From a biological perspective, this is a masterpiece of evolution. Survival and optimization merge into one coordinated response. Many longevity benefits linked to fasting appear to be triggered during this window. But this power has limits. When fasting goes too far, the body shifts from strategic repair to emergency survival. Muscle tissue may begin breaking down.
Hormone levels can drop, cortisol rises, fatigue deepens. What was once healing becomes stress. The body's message becomes clear. Restoration has ended. It's time to refuel. This is why fasting is not about endurance, it's about timing. Knowing when to stop is just as important as knowing when to begin. Autophagy and starvation may look similar from the outside, but internally they are opposites. Autophagy is controlled and beneficial. Starvation is chaotic and destructive. The difference lies in duration, intention, and awareness. Moderate fasting strengthens the body. Chronic deprivation weakens it. It's the same principle as training versus injury. Stress can build resilience or cause collapse depending on how it's applied. Biology rewards balance, not extremes. The true secret of autophagy isn't how long you fast, it's how intelligently you create the conditions for repair. Consistency matters more than intensity. Short daily fasts keep the system tuned. Occasional longer fasts deepen resilience. And for many people, lifestyle choices can amplify these effects without extreme deprivation. Exercise, cold exposure, heat therapy, and certain nutrients activate similar cellular pathways. Even sleep plays a powerful role in cellular maintenance. Fasting isn't just about weight loss, that's the shallow benefit. The deeper reward is cellular renewal, improved brain function, stronger immunity, slower aging, emotional resilience. When people describe fasting as a reset, they're not being poetic. They're describing a real biological reboot. Your body remembers how to function the way evolution designed it to: efficient, adaptable, self-repairing. The most powerful takeaway is this: you are not fragile. Your body is equipped with ancient systems designed to protect you in times of scarcity. Modern life keeps these systems asleep. Constant eating, constant stimulation, constant comfort dulls them. Fasting wakes them up, not through suffering, but through absence, through space, through trust in your biology. After decades of research, most scientists agree that meaningful autophagy occurs between 16 and 36 hours of fasting. That's the window where repair thrives without harm. Beyond that, guidance matters. Below that, consistency matters. Autophagy isn't a one-time event, it's a rhythm. And when your body learns that rhythm, it becomes remarkably good at protecting and renewing itself. So the next time you skip a meal, remember this: you're not depriving your body, you're giving it permission to heal. If this changed how you think about fasting and cellular repair, support the channel, share it with someone curious, and stay tuned, because what happens next inside your immune system during fasting might be even more astonishing than everything you've just learned.